Hello everyone, today we are taking a look at a fnaf ragdoll pack that I have found. I'm not sure if it's new, but you know, I just wanted to review it because it looks cool. So this is the URAP fnaf 1 ragdolls. So, first, we have Bonnie. As you can see, Bonnie sort of looks like the FNAF World version of Bonnie, but not blue. As you can see, there's body groups for the guitar, so if you don't want a floating guitar, you can turn that off. The bow tie, the eyelids, the eyes, the head, the torso, the arms, and the legs. Basically giving you invisible Bonnie. So if I can just find him again, let's just give him his head back. Oh yes, beautiful. Floating head Bonnie. But no, let's give him back his body, but not his guitar because I want him to be good for the review. So eyelids, bow tie, torso, right arm, left arm, legs. So now he has all of his limbs back. A lot of the ragdolls I download lately are in this pose with their hands. What the hell? But anyways, that is Bonnie, but there are a couple of skins. Skin 1, of which is Blacklight Bonnie from fnaf VR, and skin 2, of which is, I think, Blacklight Bonnie again? Okay. So after we've got Blacklight Bonnie done, or just actually, no, this normal Bonnie. Now that we have Bonnie done, there we go, we can move on to Captain Foxy. I still don't know why my mouse is doing that. But anyways, this is Captain Foxy. I'm pretty sure he is based on Captain Foxy from fnaf VR. So if we go to the body groups, you can toggle the eye patch, and eyelids and eyes and all that stuff you could do for Bonnie, but you can also turn on hard mode eyes, which for some reason make him become unfrozen for some reason, and empty eyes, which I'm guessing are just no eyes. I don't know. Yep, no eyes. So I guess the person who made this decided, oh yeah, we're just going to make it so that you can just toggle there being no eyes after making Bonnie. But anyways, I hope you heard that because of my shitty mic. But here's skin 1, Blacklight Foxy, and skin 2. Ooh, burnt Foxy. I like my Foxy crispy, bruh. Go over there. Now we have Chica. Again! I hate my mouse. But now we have Chica and her little cupcake. So you see Chica and the cupcake, pretty cute, very obviously based on FNAF World. Well, they probably weren't based on FNAF World directly, but you know, you can see the similarities. So there's the exact same toggles as Bonnie and Foxy, but there's also the same toggles for the cupcake. But for some reason the cupcake's eyes are an individual toggle. And you get the jig now. The skins are probably just Blacklight versions. So skin, Blacklight Chica, yep. And dark Bloodlight. Dark Bloodlight. I cannot pronounce that. Anyways, here is the cupcake all alone, just in case you wanted the cupcake as just a prop. Get out of here. But Chica, now that I am viewing you, go over there. I like these ragdolls so far, along with the cupcake prop. They're pretty nicely made. Now it's time for the endo. Yeah, I think you're beginning to see that this is pretty, at least took some inspiration from FNAF World, because, I mean, come on. The endo doesn't have that little red thing in any of the games besides FNAF World. But yes, this is the endo. But I'm curious about what the toggles are. Of course, they're the same, because why wouldn't they be? But you can actually turn off the button if you want. If you just want it to not have a button. And yeah. There's no skins for this guy, so let's just make him catch off. Get out of here. Anyways, so now it's time for fix Foxy. I mean, I'm guessing this guy is just the same as the Captain Foxy, but unwithered. You can toggle the claws if you don't want him to have claws, so you're declawing your Foxy. Very inhumane practice. Same eyes, and I'm guessing same skins. Can do is, yet again, I'm guessing that is what Ignited Foxy is. So go back over here, Foxy, we don't really care. Now this is Withered Foxy, well not Withered, just FNAF 1 Foxy as we see him in the game. Same toggles, same skins, likely, but I'm still going to try them out because I wanted to showcase them. So yeah. Alright, is his endo golden? Yeah, whatever, go over there. Now it is time for the main man himself, Freddy Fazbear. The man on the cover, the guy you have probably all been waiting for, Frederick Fazbearrington. Hey Freddy. But anyways, I'm guessing he has the exact same toggles as the other guys. Yep, you can toggle his hat, microphone, bow tie, eyelids, eyes, head, torso, right arm, left arm, and legs, of which just turn them all off. Skins, I'm guessing, are all the blacklight skins. So he's blue now, like bubblegum. And now he is Shadow Freddy. Okay. Okay, I like that. Go to the pile. Okay, let me readjust my mouse pad because I accidentally pushed it. Okay. Ooh, Haunting Freddy. Ah, he is an effect. Don't want your things to be effects? I have a quick hack. So if you go into the construction props, you can see that there is a saw, and as long as you have the advanced bone merge tool, then you can actually do this. So advanced bone merge, click, click. Now as you can see, he's attached to the saw, and I bet you're like, well, now he's just attached to a saw. Yes, but we're not finished yet. If you now go to color, you can turn it all the way down, and now you have a virtual Freddy, well, no, a Haunting Freddy cop. Pretty coolio. I'm not even going to check if there were any skins, because there probably were, because this guy was an effect. Oh, it's not even a prop. Haha. Where were the URAPs? Okay, here's the URAP. Mendo. Ah, yes, Mendo from FNAF World. I'm guessing he doesn't have any toggles besides the body groups here. Okay, go into the pile. Nobody cares. Oh no, yet another effect. What shall we do? Wait. Wait, no. Wait, where'd it go? Crap. Color. I'm looking for it, wait. Okay, so note to self, never turn the color all the way down before connecting them. Now it's slightly green. Okay, advanced bow merge. Straight, advanced bow merge. Boom. Boom. Now we do the same thing we did for Haunting Freddy. Right. I have to turn it all the way down. There we go. Now we have a phone guy prop. Yeah. Where has this guy got called now? I don't know. Nobody cares. Back to the URAPs. Sparky. No! You know what? We're gonna do the same thing we did previously, but instead of using a prop, we're going to turn him into a ragdoll using Freddy. So, grab your Freddy, and you can turn him to be invisible, but just barely like visible, you know? Now you can see him still. So now you go to your bone merge. La 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 lee, la 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 loo. Now you have a slightly cursed Sparky the dog ragdoll. You can probably adjust this, but I'm too lazy to do that, so you know, do it yourself. But now you have a little cool Sparky the dog ragdoll, of which is just slightly cursed. Now go over there. Nobody wants to. Nobody cares. Oh, Virtual Freddy. For some reason he's white, but that's an easy fix. Good old friend, color tool. Now just turn it all the way up. Boom, green. You have an actual green Virtual Freddy. Get over there, because I don't think you had any body groups. Yeah, you don't even have body groups. Anyways. Here's Golden Freddy, probably has the exact same body groups and stuff. Yeah, it doesn't even have skin. So, yeah, that was my review on the URAP, or URAP, fnaf ragdolls. If you want to check it out, I probably have a link in the description for the pack. But yeah, these guys are pretty cool in my opinion. You know, even the guys that I didn't turn into ragdolls, such as this fella, and even the ones that I did turn into ragdolls that ended up cursed. I still like them. These guys are really cool, but if the owner of this pack ends up seeing this, I do recommend turning Sparky, this phone dude, and the Haunting Freddy into actual ragdolls, so that people don't end up with cursed stuff like this. Don't mind me. Now, get out of here. That means you guys too.